Today marks the end of an era of sorts, and probably one that won't go noticed by many people. This is a Moleskine 5x8 watercolor notebook. I've used these for pretty much all my drawings. In fact, I've got two in here that I'm working on now. These are going to be layered in post, but they are more or less the last two pages. Now, like I said, this is a Moleskine 5x8 watercolor book, but it's not. It's something a little bit different than what you'll probably see. I'll tell you why. All of the pages are perforated, and instead of 60, like there is in the small book, I'll show a little more up close in a minute, there are 72, because it's 36 pages instead of just 30. And that makes me very sad because they don't make this particular variety anymore. They don't have detachable pages at all. And when I went looking up to see what happened, some people were glad that they weren't doing that anymore because they liked panoramas. Well, okay, I get what they're saying with that, but think of it this way. You have a great big crease down the middle of your landscape. So really, what difference does it make to have them be perforated and easier to cut? Because otherwise, if I want to cut them out, I've got to use an X-Acto knife, which is a bit of a pain. In fact, for this one I didn't even bother cutting them out, I just scanned them lying flat, but that's a bit of a hassle because when you cut the pages, it creates that little bump. So, anyway, last two pages that I've drawn on, but there are still two pages left. Now this one I just used as kind of a splash guard for some of my other stuff and testing out various colors of inks. But otherwise, nice clean page, and one more. So I might use these, but they have a small problem. Now, like I said, all the pages in this version are perforated, so they tear out very easily. And they don't make that anymore. And I tend to bind my sketchbooks in threes. So this is from, I think this is from this one. I don't have the tag for the other one. But 72 detachable pages, top quality watercolor paper, 25% cotton fiber, 200 GSM, so that's all still fine. But 72 detachable pages, no more. And that's because these were made by a company called Kikkerland, whom Moleskine subsidized these to. I've been to Kikkerland's site and they don't make anything close to this. And like I said, all the newer watercolor books from Moleskine are more like this little guy. I don't have a full-size version of the newer ones. I'm kind of angry about buying them, but I'm probably going to have to. I have a few other watercolor pads that are more generic, but these are just the ones I like working with. But because of that, this is probably the last one. If anyone knows where I can get more of these Kikkerland styles, or if you have some, let me know. Maybe we can work something out. But now, watercolor notebook, nothing about the pages, except on the back, 60 instead of 72, and no Kikkerland website. The barcode is scratched out because I got this from Borders when they were closing down. So, more sadness there. But that was a while ago and I'm not over it. But I think one of the reasons why Moleskine stopped asking Kikkerland to do these is because of a tiny little design flaw that I don't think anybody noticed. But with these last two pages, like I said, there's the perforation, all nice, but then look where this page is glued, right above the perforation. So I either have to tear it and put a nice little glue mark all at the top, or cut it, which I kind of don't like doing anyway with these things. So that might be why they've gone to non-perforated. But like I said, this is probably the last one. It's the last one I have. Might be the last one ever made. I don't know. It makes me sad. So we're going to ceremoniously open this one. Never used this knife before, so Actually, I probably don't even need it, so we'll just leave it there. Probably look very silly now I do need it. Okay, there we go. That's a nice little pilot hole to work with. Magic sounds like Scotch tape. Okay. So that's all very nice. Never noticed these things have any sort of smell when you open them. You know, normally you have like new book smell or new construction paper smell. I don't really notice that with these. But I do notice how smooth the cover is. After months and years, or rather years and months, lugging this thing around, this has picked up a few scratches here and there, a few marks. I think there's a permanent marker somewhere here before I drop my pen. But it is a bit shinier, feels a bit smoother, so it has more of that oil. But yep, there's the Kikkerland website, all the vital stats. So only thing different is 6 missing leaves and this website. So, kind of, okay. Take that down. Well, now I got 2 of those, just in case. And perforated pages. So yep, I'll make the next couple drawings with this, and after that, who knows?